Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is, what is the person on your mind thinking about you right now? In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image and stone. Choose the one that really calls out to you. So not your favorite, but the one that calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what the person on your mind thinks about you right now. Okay, so a lot is going on here. The first thing that I see is that with the Sun card, it seems like when things were going good between you and this person, they were amazing. Okay, I get the sense that both of you felt on top of the world. Okay, and there was some kind of abrupt shift that occurred between you guys. Okay, because I feel like literally it's like their world, it's like both of your worlds are flipped upside down. At least when it comes to thinking about each other, you know, and yes, there's this wanting to make things right between you two, but there's also like, you know, they feel torn, like part of them thinks with how much time has gone by, they should just move on. But they really did feel like you guys could be there forever, okay? They're trying to be logical about this, so, you know, with going into their logical mind, they're also coming across like they have a poker face, and, you know, you guys are getting the impression like, wow, you know, I haven't heard from them. Whatever I have heard from them, it's like they didn't really give much, okay? It's been very matter of fact or business-like. Meanwhile, what I'm seeing here, getting like the big picture view, is that this person was completely heartbroken over not being with you, or they are, you know? If this is a newer breakup or disconnect from this connection, I even see like them having a hard time at work or, you know, doing their day-to-day stuff, you know, with all these reversals. They are coming across like they would hit the ground running if they knew that this is what you want. But this can also represent like you two might be still kind of seeing each other, even though nothing is official and it's not going where you want it to go. Okay, that's going to be for some of you. A bit of a situationship going on here. But either way, what I'm seeing is this person honestly felt so happy when they were with you, and then like I said, you know, now it's coming across there was this abrupt shift, like a rug got ripped out from underneath both of you. And, you know, even if it was this person's doing, it's like I'm getting the impression it's not that they wanted to not be with you. It's just like what's happening currently due to whatever reason. The reason's going to be different for all of you. Some of you might even know the reason, but the point is, you know, for some reason you two aren't together, and this person is just as heartbroken as you are over this not being together. And it's like they want you to understand that this isn't easy for them either, and they do feel connected to you, and they still do have hope for this connection. Okay, this was like a total tower moment for you both as far as the shift and the change between you two. Okay, so the song that came through for this connection is O-Town's All or Nothing. And the lyrics in particular that came to me are, because I want it all or nothing at all. Is this how it ends with a simple telephone call? You leave me here with nothing at all. Okay, and that could be reversed for some of you, so you guys could feel like that, like, you know, you wanted it all from them and they didn't give that. They may have seen you, or, you know, a simple phone call or message, something that indicated, you know, I can't do this anymore, and you're just like, is that it? Like, you know, after all the amazing times we had with each other. And yeah, that's the way this person is leaving it right now, even though you both still feel super connected to each other. So to recap a summary of what is going on here, there was a swift change between you guys. but there is still this underlying hope regardless of how things look right now. And it's like anytime that you guys are together, it's like fireworks. And I do get the sense that, you know, overall you both want to bridge the gap between each other. You do still have hope for this connection and feel super connected, whether you two are in communication or seeing each other or not. But right now you're both in like this surrender mode, like I'm gonna surrender to what is while carrying on, but you know, you both still feel super connected and have hope for this connection. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to explore this connection even deeper or have any other questions, feel free to book a personal reading with me anytime. You can do that by emailing me. That information is right here. Also, if you would like a permanent discount on my personal readings and or exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. That information is also right here. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so what does the person on your mind think about you right now? Okay, so immediately I'm getting a lighter, breezier energy with you guys than group number 1. Okay, so if you guys feel like the energy is definitely feels heavier between you and the person on your mind, feel free to check out group number 1 as well. Okay, so instantly what comes through with this connection is it has a very crush-like feeling leading with the Ace of Cups. But for some reason, you and this person have had to put this connection on hold. Currently is what I'm seeing here. So you're both kind of like going about your day-to-day business. The Queen of Swords has a very business-like feel to me, so I feel like you guys are keeping things very nonchalant, matter-of-fact, kind of business-like, so it's possible for some of you, you work with this person, okay? I'm just getting a real like, yeah, we know we're interested, but at this point, I'm just gonna keep things low-key, and I'm gonna fly under the radar is like what's coming to me. Like you two are trying not to draw attention to yourselves right now. If you do see each other, especially around other people, is the impression I'm getting. But it's like you both feel it. You feel that underlying strong magnetic connection between each other, which in a way, you know, it kind of makes this whole thing kind of exciting. But at the same time, you know, it's kind of frustrating to you, I'm seeing, because it's like both are aware of what's going on here, but nobody is just coming out and like saying it, okay? Or again, there's some reason why you both are holding back with this connection. Just really diving into work, your home life, okay, everything but each other, basically, you know, you're just not going there right now. So on one hand, you know, you two feel very connected, but at the same time, I'm feeling a definite disconnect from each other as well. So there could be a lack of communication, lack of seeing each other, or if you are seeing each other, it's very business-like. I'm just getting like some kind of 180 from the way that things were. And at this point, you know, you're kind of left with daydreaming about how things were, about how you want them to be, about how, you know, basically like what your ideal situation with this person would be. I see that you're both daydreaming about each other, but it's so like, so you're both mirroring that you don't think the other is imagining a life with you right now. That's how like different the energy feels. But I'm seeing that that's not the case, okay? In fact, lyrics that like are coming to me right now are Cage the Elephant, and it's come a little closer then you'll see. Come on, come on, come on. Things aren't always what they seem to be. Okay, so just because things are showing up a certain way does not mean that that's what's really going on here, okay? So this is asking you to trust in that, trust in the bigger picture, and trust in the unfolding of this connection. The other thing that's coming through is actually, I feel like you are the spark of life and this inspiration for this person. So I feel like sometimes you guys don't even have a clue just how much you actually mean to this person, and vice versa. I feel like they are definitely bringing about the spark of life and inspiration for you as well. And I just see that both of you kind of just drift away when you do think of each other. It's a very sweet, breezy, carefree, inspired type of energy coming through. It's amazing to tap into. It's just really interesting to me to see that neither one of you totally even recognizes the extent what you mean to the other. Like, you do on one level kind of have a clue, but then when it comes to the tangible physical reality, it's like neither one of you really knows. But the part of you that does know is the part of you that feels connected and feels like, no, I do trust that, there's something between us, And the other part of you that, both of your logical sides are like, yeah, but, due to whatever, and not seeing each other or talking to each other, there's a part of both of you that feels like, is this silly, this idea and this connection? But I am seeing that you both are connected to each other. Call it 5D, it doesn't matter. It's like there is a connectedness there. But, currently, so you're both kind of at this standstill, not sure what move to make next, especially with the lack of communication or seeing each other. I do see overall, it does have this Ace of Pentacles energy where you both do want an actual start. A real start with this connection. Okay, so as a recap for this group, so what comes to me overall is there is an obstacle that is currently in between you guys, and I'm not even getting that it has anything to do with you guys. I feel like it has to do with your person and what they're going through or dealing with. And yet, we have the outcome being the Sun, so it's like overall, you two do feel like, but you're the one. You're the one I'm meant to be with. So I'm going to ride out, and figure a way around this obstacle while making my way towards you, no matter how long it takes, and I hope you'll be there is like the vibe that's coming through. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to explore this connection even deeper or have any other questions, feel free to book a personal reading with me anytime. You can email me your questions. That information is right here. If you would like a permanent discount on my personal readings and or exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon, which helps support my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what the person on your mind thinks about you right now. Okay, group number 3. We start off with 4 major arcana here. So, oh man, there is some intense energy coming through with this connection. So you and the person on your mind are feeling all the feels right now, okay? The good, the ups, the downs, and everything in between is what's instantly coming to me. So you guys are really trying, to make sense of all this. So instantly, what's coming through immediately is both of you have this energy of, I need to do what's right for me right now, okay? So the whole I'm doing me right now, then I'll get back to you is absolutely like the vibe you both have right now. What's interesting is Justice and Temperance in particular are coming through as, balance. And then we have Death, which is the change transformation card. So it's like you both, after this breakup or disconnect, went through like an awakening, so to speak, and it was such a shift and a change for you both that now at this point there's been a lot of healing and dealing and having to move forward, and I definitely get like the phoenix rising from the ashes type of vibe, as well as like wanting to maintain that balance and harmony and really becoming the best version of yourself too with the Magician here. It's a lot of powerful energy coming through, and I do feel like that takes precedence over even you two reconnecting. Okay, you both kind of have this vibe of like, if it's meant to be, it'll be, so I'm gonna let it be. But despite everything going on, there is still that human part of both of you that's like, man, I don't feel right though without this other person. Like, I really felt like this was the person for me. For some of you it could be, but for others of you, I do feel like it was all just part of this process that you're going through, that it could have been more of a karmic situation. But again, for some of you, this is the person that you're meant to be with. So take what resonates, let the rest go, whatever matches what you know to be true, okay? Either way, I do see that this is a past life connection for you guys, okay? And that's why you feel so intensely drawn to this person. You also, first and foremost, had to go through what you had to go through to become who you're becoming, okay? This is a very powerful reading. And I do feel like you guys feel like you're in between worlds right now. And, you know, one minute you do feel more balanced, the next minute you might be caught up in a bit of fear, reservation, and like wanting to hold back, wanting to like, you might be second guessing yourself, you might be having a hard time trusting. And, you know, it's just, you're finding your footing right now as you're making your way and moving forward is what I'm seeing. One of the main messages, though, that come through for me as far as you go is to not judge the process, okay? Trust in the bigger picture. You don't see all the pieces that are working together for good, and it's like, you know, keep moving forward, keep doing what you're doing, keep using your tools, and I see you really like persevering through it all. Now, as far as you two go, what's going on with that? I see your person doing the exact same thing, okay? They're really trying to heal and deal and move forward, maintain their balance and harmony while becoming the best version of themselves. They also feel like things don't feel quite right without you, but at the same time, like you, they're trying to move forward, do whatever task is at hand while doing what they feel like is best for them. There is a part, though, of them that definitely feels like something is missing, you know? Like when the world's reversed, that really shows me that like when you two were together, the world upright is like things feel amazing. It's like things are in harmony. You feel like you're seeing things through such an amazing perspective. And with it reversed, I feel like, you know, it's like you both are having a hard time viewing life to be as amazing as it was when you two were together. And it's like, you know, like the Matchbox 20 song comes to me like the get it back to good, like wanting to get it back to good, you know? Or what felt amazing to both of you is like what you're both trying to do now. And you wonder like, does this mean I'm supposed to be with this person? You know, because I felt so amazing with them. When things were good, they were amazing, but it could mean that. And it might not mean that. It's really about checking in with yourself and seeing what rings true for you. And, you know, often people like spend a lot of their time and energy wondering, does the other person want me? Do they have the same feelings? And it's like, but if you could really step back and observe this situation neutrally, it's like, do you even feel like they're a good match for you? You know, like emotions aside, you may always have feelings for this person, but are they a good match for you? You know? It's just something to like weigh in on. Okay, so the recap of this reading is, I do feel like, you know, this was a connection that there was a cutoff from, and that could be a breakup or a disconnect. Doesn't matter what it was, whether there was a label or not. I feel like you both felt loss of this connection, and it really like created this shift and this change within both of you, which prompted this healing for becoming who you were meant to become in this lifetime. But we also have the Man card, which signifies to me that there is a part of both of you that still has hope for this connection. Again, it's a general reading, so take it if it resonates, let it go if it doesn't, but that is the overall energetic connection coming through. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to explore this connection even deeper or have any other questions, feel free to book a personal reading with me anytime. You can email me your questions. That information is right here. Also, if you would like a permanent discount on my personal readings and or exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. It does help support my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye guys.